Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Brooklyn Nets. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're stuck in neutral, unable to gain any real positive momentum.
I think for Indiana, they've come out of the gates just a little cold. And certainly not the hot start fans had hoped for. And their position in the rankings so far reflects that.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And for Indiana, Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. And it's McClung in at the point. Tip-off goes to Brooklyn. Clark, so many games left on the schedule. We are only scratching the surface of the season.
Yeah, you know, these first handful of games have been a lot of fun, though. But you're exactly right. I mean, there's a ton of season left to go, and the standings are going to be pretty fluid until we get further along in the season.
Siakam left side. Back to Nembhard. At the elbow, it's Siakam. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Nesmith. Porter pulls it in. To the middle. Here's Clowney. What a terrific move that was. Clowney's got the first basket of the game for Brooklyn.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Nembhard. Here's McClung. Back to Nembhard. Jackson setting the pick here for Nembhard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Nick Claxton. You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordy Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
The first one falls. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, on the heels of star Tyrese Haliburton's unfortunate Achilles tear, the Pacers losing starting center Miles Turner in free agency, this is a team that had boasted tremendous depth. And that depth will be testing what amounts to something of a gap year in Indy.
They'll be challenged for certain. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Second free throw, no good. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Now, here's Thomas. His last outing, he had 18 points. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Thomas has that reputation of being a little shot happy, but the fact is Cam is a pure scorer. He's got a strong handle, he's shifty, and he has a knack for hitting tough shots.
And both free throws good for Thomas. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Pass to Claxton. Thomas against Nembhard. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Siakam. Coming off a terrific season, he's averaged 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Here's Nembhard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Even with that defense draped all over him, Nembhard showing excellent touch around the rim to get the finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock-solid 79%.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses.
The first pick of the 2022 second round, Andrew Nembhard is a hard-working guard and has really been a quality rotational piece from day one.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Nembhard. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's McClung. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Demon. No good on the 3.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Siakam, high post. Pass to Nembhard. Fires from deep. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And Claxton throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Here's Nembhard. He has 5. Pass to Jackson. Back to Nembhard. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Nembhard's got 7 points.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Now Claxton. And here's Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And we know this, Clark. Michael Porter Jr. can be explosive offensively.
Yeah, he can put together some high-scoring games for sure, Kevin. He's the kind of guy that I think has still a lot of room to grow in his game.
And the first one drops. And Clark, how about Indiana's recent run? Making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in back-to-back seasons.
You know, the last time that happened, Kevin, was about a decade ago when Paul George was the man leading the Pacers. Unfortunately, they fell to LeBron's Heat both times. I was courtside for a couple of those matchups. And then last season, advancing to the finals and pushing it all the way to 7 games. The Pacers have a really bright future ahead of them, in my opinion. And Porter Jr. is a gifted scorer. I mean, one who possesses really good size and length that makes it hard for defenses to reel him in.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's McClung. Claxton covering. Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Over Thomas. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Nets with the lead. In transition, here come the Nets. He gets it in there.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Jackson, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And how about third in the league in terms of fewest turnovers? They kept a tight handle on it and just didn't allow you those freebies.
And you just brought up their assists. They worked the ball around so well. Their offense last season revolved around their passing game. Here's Demon. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Porter passes to Claxton. That one falls. Claxton's got 6 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Jackson. Here's McClung. Here's Neesmith. McClung, the pass to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Jackson a screen on Thomas. And so Indiana again turning it over. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. And third, the Pacers.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Porter, no luck.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Pass to Siakam. Indiana again missing. Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. There's a screen by Porter. On the wing, Porter. Stolen by Nembhard. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
One of the things I like about Nembhard is he's always under control and plays with his head up. He sees the floor extremely well.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Demon. He has yet to score. Porter, no luck. Now, here's Siakam. Defense is right there. Right wing. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 5 to shoot. From downtown, it's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Pacers trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Siakam. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Here's Demon. Scoreless thus far. Outside Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Here's Connie. Goes back up. Pacers with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and, you know, there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
He's checked in for the Nets. Man comes in for Demon. Claxton the pass to Porter. Outside Williams. Now, man. Pass to Thomas. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 4.
Inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
Siakam outside. Over in the corner, Shepherd. Jackson setting the pick here for Shepherd. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. Outside, Porter. Back to man. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside, Walker. Pass to Siakam. Off target from outside.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Stolen by Walker. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Nets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Back to Thomas. To the inside. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 5 points so far.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Kevin?
They're for real. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Shots good by Williams.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pacers trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Jackson a screen on Porter. Siakam finds Jackson.
A willing passer. Siakam can be a cog in this offense. He's not a guy who just swallows up the basketball. He's willing to share it.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Thomas. For the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Shepherd. That one's in, his first shot this game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to man. Back to Thomas. 29 seconds left to play in the first. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And here is Siakam. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front. They lead by 3. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
We've got Jarris Walker. Shepherd out there with Brent. And it's up in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Traore following the score by Indiana. Wilson the pass to man. Back to Wilson. That one's in, his first shot this game. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
So it's the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Nets. Driving the lane. Walker with a clean look. Hands it from downtown. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Williams. Sharp with a screen on Walker. Inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Furphy, defended by Mann. Outside Bradley. Launches a three. And with the rebound. Nets leading by 4. Here's Traore. Pass to Mann. Nets passing it around. They set the pick. Wilson the pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Furphy, defended by Mann. Here's Shepard. Clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Sharp.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Pass to Traore. Back to Williams. Sharp finds Williams. Takes it inside.
11th in free throw percentage. And they were only in the league's top 20 in terms of points off turnovers. I think that was an area of concern last year, not capitalizing on their defense.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Brooklyn making some changes. Omni's checked in, and Porter subbed in for Terrence Mann. First one falls for him. And Williams drops them both. Here's McClung. His last outing with 20 points. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Williams. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And again, it's the Nets missing. Well, Aaron Nesmith isn't just a high-effort player. He also provides a valuable skill set.
He sure does, Kevin. I mean, he's strong, he's athletic, can guard a couple of positions, he rebounds effectively for his size, and he's a sniper from the three-point line. He's an absolute laser. And I think his greatest attribute is his competitiveness as a defender.
Here's Demon, following the score by Indiana. From past the arc, Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. McClung, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the score by Indiana. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Shepard. Out left to the wing. Pulls up on the wing. Siakam misses.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
The Pacers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And Siakam has it in the corner. Shot on the way. A rebound by the Nets.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's McClung. Three-pointer. Another miss by Siakam.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Porter, no luck. Pacers trail by 8. Shepard, the pass to McClung. Pass to Shepard. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. From 11 feet away. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Nets, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
I'll tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Your Pacers yesterday are bringing the heat. Now at midcourt.
Jackson is checked in for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Shepard. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Cameron Thomas comes in for Zaire Williams. Siakam with it. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Yep, that one goes.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Here's Demon. Pass to Claxton. Here is Porter. Neesmith covering. And that one's good by Porter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's McClung. Now, here's Neesmith. Now, Siakam. Six on the shot clock. Brooklyn with the rebound.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Here's Demon. Still scoreless. And finished off by Porter.
Porter's role is to score, and he's playing his role extremely well right now.
And the Pacers with possession here, trailing by 13. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be game one of a 4-game road trip. Here's Neesmith. Offline with his three.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's McClung. Michael Porter making his last shot. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Tell you what, with all the aggression and effort that Pascal Siakam plays with, you know he's going to get himself to the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much. First free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free, and they've done exactly that, made them pay.
That one misses. Pacers trail by 14. Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. And the basket is good. Nembhard's got 9.
That took a little extra effort from Nembhard, but the juice was worth the squeeze.
And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Demon. Hasn't made one yet. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's McClung. After the basket by Brooklyn, to the middle. Claxton against Jackson. Pass to Nesmith. 6 to shoot. Nembhard for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's Thomas on the wing. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Siakam finds Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. McClung, the offensive rebound. They set the screen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
How's that for a finish? Surprise, surprise. Nembhard showing he's got some ups.
1:30 left to play in the first half. Pass to Demon. Outside Porter. Claxton sets the screen for Porter. Again, the Nets for 2.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Back to Nesmith. Tries it from the top of the key. The rebound by Demon.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Thomas. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers trail by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shots good by Siakam.
Fighting through the contact, Siakam. Tremendous finish around the rim.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for Brooklyn. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the Players of the Week. For the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it hard. He can post you up, he can hit the three, he does it all.
And you think about how good a shape he's in now, I wouldn't mind trying the Jokic plan myself. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Indiana Pacers.
One way to narrow that deficit, get to the line. I like them when they drive it more.
Yeah, of course, feed the bigs. That'll get you to the stripe as well.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Pacers trail by 12. Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And the rejection by Claxton. There's Porter with the 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Now Nembhard. Down low. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the score by Indiana. Pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up, high post. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Nembhard. And a wide open look for Siakam. Knocks down the 3-ball. Siakam's got 11 points.
Sweet, quick shot from Siakam. His motion just about automatic and effortless.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Up top, Claxton. Pass to Porter. Here's Clowney, covered by Siakam. Here's Demon, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Fancy ball handling by Nembhard right there. Little rush hour handles on display.
Here's Demon. No scoring in this one. Pass to Claxton. To the inside. And there's Porter on the assist by Claxton. 21 points for Michael Porter.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Now, here's Nesmith. Jackson a screen on Thomas. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Brooklyn leading by 10. Upside Thomas. Pass to Demon. To the paint. Here's Porter. Makes it off the glass. Porter's got 23 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. We have the time. Let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Pacers in 5th.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. A 12-point game. Banked in off the glass. Siakam's got 13 points.
I think this is where Siakam wants to operate most times, using his size and touch to score inside.
Here's Demon. Nothing on the board. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to McClung. From deep. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Demon. And the rejection by Jackson. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. McClung the pass to Nembhard. And here is Siakam. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 15.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Nets leading by 8. Top of the key, Claxton. Pass to Porter. Outside Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Once Nembhard takes that first step, he's gone. He's got a deceptively quick first step, which is lightning fast.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Demon. Still yet to score. Four on the clock. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Here's McClung. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. To the right side. Siakam outside. Here's Nembhard for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Nembhard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nets leading by 3. Pass to Clowney. Now here's Thomas. They need this one. And that's 2 points on the layup. Thomas got 6.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Pacers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Siakam outside. Here's McClung. Here's Jackson. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Pacers making a change here. Ruff's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Mann's checked in. Nets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Pass to Claxton. Here's Demon. Now, Mann. Here's Demon. Still without a basket. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Huff. Pass to McClung. Nembhard with it. Fires from way outside. Thomas grabs the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Demon. Back to Thomas. A 3-ball. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now, here's Nesmith. Defense right on him. And the rejection by Claxton.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Thomas. A very nice season for him last year. Last year averaging 24 points per, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And he makes the first. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for the Nets. And both free throws good for Thomas.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Count it, good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And so Thomas will bring it up for Brooklyn. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's McClung. Following the bucket by the Nets. Outside, Walker. Huff passes to Walker. Here's McClung. Got a piece of it. Pass to Nesmith. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over man. That's short off the rim.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
So both teams changing it up here. Outside Thomas from the arc. Pacers with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Pass to Shepard. Pocket 6. Into the lane. And finished off by Shepard.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
It's the Nets now, following the score by Indiana.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Williams. He has 7. Down low, here's Mann, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Pacers trail by 7. 1:41 left to play in the third. to the right wing. Here's Furphy. That three off the mark. The Nets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Mann passes to Sharp. And here is Williams. Pass to Sharp. Williams in the post. A beautiful reverse layup. Williams has got his third bucket of the night.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now Nembhard, 18 points for him. Now here's Walker. Over Wilson. Walker's shot is off. Nets leading by 9. Williams kicks to Thomas. Can't hit from 12.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Up top, Nembhard. Defended by Mann. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. 5 on the clock. Here's Shepard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Thomas goes in.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. And here is Siakam. Here's Furphy. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Shepard, and it's Huff in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Furphy. Pass to Shepard. Here's Huff. Indiana moving it around. And here's Walker. Drills it from outside. Walker's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pacers. Nets leading by 7. Here's Martin. Now Sharp. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And for the Nets, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Mann. 4 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Indiana. Huff's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Murphy, covered by Martin. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He's got good vision for a big guy. Don't sleep on Pascal dishing the rock.
Brooklyn with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Pascal Siakam.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Pacers trail by 4. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
It's time for Thanksgiving. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Look at those moves. Two left feet there. You're on the big screen.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thank you. On defense, the Nets. They lead by 4. Siakam passes to Shepard. Back to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Murphy. Now Shepard over Martin. And it's Shepard missing. To the middle. Now here is Martin. Now Mann. It's stolen. Siakam with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Siakam against Martin. Siakam passes to Huff. A shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Here's Furphy. Pass to Walker to tie it up. The rebound by Sharp.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Porter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Shepard with the ball. Covered by Martin. Back to Siakam. There's the triple. Not gonna go that time.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Mann, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Yeah, that's a part of Porter's game that keeps expanding. His ability to make plays for others.
Pacers trail by 7. Siakam outside. From the wing. The rebound by the Nets. Sharp's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to Huff. Back to Siakam. Indiana moving the ball away. 6 to shoot. Here's Shepard. And he banks in the layup.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Nets leading by 7. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He knows every possession is critical now.
Shake the love and clap your hands. Here they are, your Indiana Pacemates.
Here's Demon. Out to the wing. Five to shoot. Pass to Porter. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Pacers trail by 7. Siakam with it. Here's McClung. There's a screen. Over to the wing. Neesmith finds Jackson. Over Claxton. Jackson misses. Nets leading by 7. Thomas up top. Nembhard covering. Here's Demon. Screen by Claxton. Pass to Porter. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. And it's Demon missing.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Siakam with it. Now guarded by Porter. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Right side Jackson. Here's McClung. Nembhard for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 8 rebounds in this game. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
That's his second tray of this half. For the game, he's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
Pacers trail by 10. Now Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. To Nembhard. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Porter in the corner. Here's Demon. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. Pass to McClung. Nembhard against Thomas. Here's Siakam. Thomas against Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Textbook pick and roll by Nembhard right there. Capped off with a superb pass.
Here's Demon. Here's Clowney. Here's Demon. Outside Porter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. It's the 3-point bomb. And the Nets lead by 11.
And sticking it there from the corner pocket. Thomas is someone the D can't afford to lose sight of.
Pacers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Nembhard against Thomas. Jackson a screen on Thomas. Nembhard for 3. Up again, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
A really good sign for him. The work they've done on the offensive glass this half, paying dividends.
Pass to Clowney. Up top, Claxton. Outside Thomas. Shoots over Nembhard. And he misses the J. Pacers trail by 9. Here's Jackson. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Yeah, that goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Demon. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over facts.
Here's Clowney, covered by Siakam. It misses. Here's McClung. Lets it go from 11. Porter pulls it down. Nets leading by 7. Here's Demon.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Nembhard against Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Thomas against Nembhard. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Brooklyn's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Another steal. And here's the fast break.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pacers, McClung. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. He's perfect from the line this time.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
Nembhard against Thomas. Here's Demon. Right side, Thomas. Nembhard there for the rebound.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Jackson. No good there. Here's Demon. Driving to the basket. Good. Lays it right in there.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. 41 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Nembhard against Porter. Jackson setting the pick here for Nembhard. That's in there.
Really love that this squad is trusting Nembhard right here. They know he won't waste a valuable possession at this stage of the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Andrew Nembhard, fourth personal foul, fourth team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Cameron Thomas, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Thomas pulls it down. So it's the Nets picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Michael Porter.